Hi Capricorns, welcome back to the Guiding Chariot and welcome to your new weekly reading. Alright my loves, let's get into this. So, house rules still apply. This will be for all Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Cross watchers welcome, feel free to reverse the roles if need to. Whoop. And remember, do not force any of the messages. They either fit or you leave them on the table for somebody else. Alright my lovelies, so this reading might be a little more condensed. I'm trying to kind of get all 12 signs up before I leave on a little mini trip at the end of the week. But we are going to kind of look at overall messages and we're going to do something fun at the end. So stay tuned for that. Alright. There we are. Capricorns. Now I know your last reading we talked about you doing some magic and making some wonderful things happen. It looks like we're still doing that. So we've got the future here. So again, thinking of our future, planning in our future, calling in our future, I think for a lot of you. So lots of forward thinking, lots of dreaming and planning. Ooh, stay there. That card's like, I'm not done. For some of you, you may even be like, I love this image of her like looking into this bubble like it's a crystal ball. So a lot of you might be divining your own future path, right? I think in your last reading we talked about the importance of co-creating, right? Co-creating with the universe. I think that's a massive thing of what you're doing right now. We also have this truth card coming up. So the need to be authentic, living your truth, speaking your truth, right? On many levels. But I think it's really tapping into the authenticity of you, who you are, what you're becoming, what you're dreaming of, for sure with this future card coming out. And it's also giving me very like Ace of Swords vibes. So not only truth, but also clarity and communication as well. And then we have the Magic card. Yes, this is you co-creating, right? Making magic happen, making miracles happen. Believing in miracles, right? Like, I almost want to say this is your truth, right? What you're creating is your truth. It is real. You are making it tangible. Like, this is crazy. I love this card. Because you can see there's like, right, this mermaid has wings. Not only is she a fish, but she's also got wings. She's like half fish, half fairy, half human, right? I know that's 1.5, but it's fine. And then there's this wizard, but to me this is the universe, right? This is spirit, this is the universe co-creating along with you and your own magic. Ooh. So exciting. I was even watching The Little Mermaid, clips from The Little Mermaid on Broadway earlier this morning, and it's giving me like poor unfortunate souls vibe, not the trickery and the manipulation, but the, you know, like you're getting your legs, Capricorn. You're gonna walk on land. I don't know why. I was shuffling for everyone else, but for you I want to cut. You guys just doing all things all your own way, huh? Look at that, High Priestess. Fueled by your desires, fueled by your passions. Lots of wands coming up in here too. Look at that. Okay, bottom of the deck, 5 of Pentacles. So we've kind of got this theme, because I feel like this kind of idea popped up in your last reading almost. If not, I might be thinking of someone else, but I feel like it was in your reading. Sorry, my leg's falling asleep. I'm gonna shimmy around a little bit. But yeah, bottom of the deck is this 5 of Wands. But remember, the blessing with this 5 of Wands, you know, you feel like you can't get in there. You feel like you can't get past this door. Key's right there, baby. It's right there. Nothing's stopping you. If you would just stop feeling sorry, stop feeling sad, and look around, you'll see the blessing is there. It's even being highlighted for you. It's right there, right? So just look at that. And then 9 of Wands below that, stubborn, right? Refusing to look. I don't know who that connects to out there, Caps, but you have the tools you need. You have them. You already have them. All right, so we've got Page of Pentacles here. So this is growth, right? This is that untapped potential. This is that the void, right? I describe this card as like being the low of the low. It's dirt, right? It's the seed in the dirt that we don't even see. It's nothing. But literally from this void comes everything. Everything, everything, everything. So beautiful energy for you, right? But this is what we're tapping into. This is where we're creating from. And the center of the deck is the Knight of Wands. So again, being fueled by your passions and desires and taking action towards them. We have the Five of Swords here as well. So it's almost kind of like there's this new potential, new opportunity just kind of waiting or just kind of budding and blooming. And yet in the mental body, we are conflicted. Either we don't know how to make it happen, we don't know what to do, what to say about it. We want it, but we just feel blocked, whether we actually see a block or not. Like I feel like all the blocks exist in our mind, in our head, right? That's where the confusion lies, but there really shouldn't be any. All that only exists in your mind, right? Which makes perfect sense why we have the High Priestess coming out in the end underneath the Magic card. So get out of your mind, get back into spirit, right? We're gonna be like, okay, whatever, mind. You don't want to cooperate. You don't want to play ball. I'm gonna go above you, right? I'm gonna go full crown chakra. I'm gonna go full star crown chakra. Like, what did I just say? Soul star chakra is what I meant to say. I'm making stuff up now. You know, it's this, to me, this is like you literally, you're kind of being a Karen, but you're being a Karen to your own self. You're like, nope, oh, you don't want to give me the manager? That's fine, I'm calling corporate, right? Like, it's kind of you going above and beyond. But you're doing it for your own good, right? You're taking out this middleman who is just messing with you anyway, and you're just going straight to source, which I perfectly applaud, right? That's the only type of Karen that we're going to allow, all right? And I will say, there are either so many people involved in this situation, or like you really taking on a lot of, I don't want to say, it's not personas, because that's not it, but it like really filling a lot of roles for yourself right now. Because I definitely see you as High Priestess in this spread, like seeing the unseen, maintaining that connection, that intuitive link, right, as we create. But you've got the Queen of Cups here, which is you know, protecting your heart center, opening up to receive love and nurturing. But you also have the Queen of Pentacles here at the end, which again, same nurturing vibe, but here it's about the physical, whether it's resources, self, confidence, abundance, manifestations, security, right? All those things come up. So same vibe, but it's like the emotional space and the material, you know, possessions. And then we also have the King of Wands, some more court cards in here as well, along with the Page, which we've already talked about. So we have this King of Wands, which to me is really tapping into your desires, your fuel, right? Because we have the Knight in the middle of your spread. So it's kind of like we start here taking action and drive, but through this progression, we reach a master of self here with this King. So you've got, 5 of 9 of these cards are court cards. So to me, this is really you taking on many, many roles, you know, taking action in many, many areas and feeling strength and security in your sense of self, in your capabilities, in your powers to co-create, which is a complete contrast to this Five of Pentacles. And again, it's all linked to that Five of Swords. This only exists in your head. So if you have been trying to manifest something, if you have been dreaming and scheming of something, trying to attract something, literally the road to it is clear. And I know I say that, and it's probably one of the most frustrating things to say, because I see it in like my readings all the time. And it's such a frustrating thing. Like, if I knew exactly where to go, I would go, right? Like, I don't know where that voice came from. You know, so I get that it's a frustrating thing to say. But I think the key that we're seeing in this spread is your growth, is where these particular areas of your life are evolving, right? We start off as the Page of Pentacles, right? So tapping into this potential, trying to grow and create this abundance. By the end, we're the queen, right? So we're in that same energy flow, but we go from page to queen where it's grounded and stable and sustaining us, right? And there's a confidence that we know how we've developed and that we've grown and that we built this ourselves and that we ourselves are abundant. We have that same thing with the Knight, right? So we start with the Knight of Wands, you know, taking charge, being impulsive, following our dreams and our desires and our instincts. And then we get to King of Wands where we've mastered self. We've gained that connection with spirit, right? Because, you know, wands are the suit of fire, closest element to spirit. You also have this High Priestess, so strengthening that intuitive link as you co-create and build, you know, this empire truly built on your own dreams and desires. So there's two progressions of self here, right, on two different levels. And then we have this heightening sense of your emotional self here with this queen. So you, on so many aspects, are really in this frame of leveling up. And I think with the future card being at the start of this reading, this is about you coming into alignment with your future, right? You have to level up to be in alignment with what's coming, because what's coming is huge, right? For you to make such a big leap, right, and obtain, right, because you eventually end up as queen in two areas and king in another. So real massive level up for you. And then we have this Seven of Cups. Actually, here, let's talk about these two together because they kind of follow each other. So we have this Two of Wands coming up, which again is you putting out intentions, choosing the directions that your life is going in. And this Seven of Cups. Now, this Seven of Cups comes up under the Truth column, right? So there may be, you know, and we start that column with the Five of Swords. So there may be conflict and doubt at the beginning. You get to a point where you truly tap into your desires and your dreams, and this motivation fuels you and gives you more fire. It seems like some of that doubt still lingers as we move through the month, and that's okay. Honestly, that's okay. But this is where we start to doubt and we start to overanalyze and think about it. That's why this High Priestess is coming out in the front and at the top of this column, because this is so key. This is important. So instead of relying on the mind, which we already know is giving you doubts and confusion with that Five of Swords popping up, we know that's not the tool we're using. We're not trying to logic and reason our way forward, right? We're feeling it. You know, this is very intuitive, right? So again, leaning back on these wands, this is your desires. Use this as your fuel. Use this as your compass, not logic. This is not the time for logic. The mental body needs to be sorted out a little bit, right? Because surrounded by that is the truth. Surrounded by these two confusing energies is the fire, is the passion, is that desire to just run and you know what direction. So it's just about going, right, with this Two of Wands. We know what feels right, so move in that direction. That's where all this growth and level up comes from. Ooh. Capricorn, I love it. Such a powerful reading. And again, we talked about this in the last reading too, how March is really helping us to grow and evolve. And yes, that might, you know, involve some uncomfortable moments, or, you know, some moments where we have to act and accept responsibility for things and, you know, just make some things happen. Nothing wrong with that, but we just got to do it. Just got to do it. Alright, my loves. Last card we're going to pull... Oh, that's too much. That's a whole bunch of them. We're not taking out. Last card we're going to pull is going to be for this new moon in Pisces. Right? So beautiful moon that's really backed up. I talked about it in the Chariot Chats video, so make sure you check that out. But beautiful moon that's helping to boost all the wishes and dreams we make. So let's see. There it is. Release, Capricorns. Which does seem like a weird thing as we talk about a new moon, but it makes perfect sense considering what we've been thinking about. So to me, this release card is really about setting your heart free, setting your passions and your desires free. Because, you know, and it's a human thing, so it's completely normal, completely natural that we want to plan and logically and analytically figure out what the next step is, figure out what the thing to do is, figure out, okay, so this is what I want to do, I know this is the logical step to take, and we, we like to have that type of control over the situation. To me, this release it's not about releasing past or releasing tensions. For some of you, maybe, and I would say do that now. Do that as we're still in the waning cycle of the moon before we get to new moon on the 13th. Do that kind of stuff now. But I think this is really giving yourself a release, giving yourself permission to just flow and be open and listen to your heart and follow where it leads. This to me, this release is an opening of self. It's not so much letting go of the past. This is like releasing the gate so you can run out and run free. All right? So different type of release that's being asked for here. Even, you can see all these butterflies coming out of, almost like her heart chakra. But you think of butterflies as a symbol of metamorphosis and change. And with all these court cards, that's all you. That is all you. On multiple levels, growing and evolving and changing. Like, crazy in the greatest way. All right, my loves, I'm going to wrap it up there. I am sending you lots of love. I'm wishing you the best. As always, thank you. I appreciate all your love and support. Continue to help me to grow this channel and help us reach more people. Make sure you smash that like button down below. Leave a comment and let me know how this reading resonated for you. Also, if you're new, subscribe and hit the notification bell. You can join our family and be notified when your next video I was going to say comes up, but I guess that makes sense. I also have my Instagram handle down there. You can follow and connect with me that way if that's easier for you. I will be traveling at the end of this week, which I think I mentioned. I won't be uploading to YouTube, so I'm trying to get all these videos out as soon as I can. But I do plan to take a deck with me, so I will be posting things on Instagram while I'm there. So definitely make sure you're following me to catch up on all that goodies. And yeah, I am wishing you the best. Stay safe out there. I know the world is still a little different, but we're making it through. We're going to make it happen. I love you guys. Take care. I'll see you in your next video. Bye, Caps.